Okay guys, so in today's tutorial we're going to be learning Jolene by Dolly Parton. Super simple, great for beginners. There's literally just 3 chords. Now, just before we get going, you can grab a free copy of my PDF Essential Chords, link in the description. There's also details down there if you want to work with me one-on-one, and also the courses that I have available. Again, link in the description, click through to them. Anyway, without further ado, let's get going with this tutorial. Okay guys, so we're going to get started, but first things first, we need to make sure our capo is clamped onto fret number 4 nice and tightly. That's to play along in the original key. That's the one we're going to be doing today. So clamp that capo onto fret number 4. Then just to note that all the chords are relative to the capo. So fret number 5 now becomes fret 1. Fret number 6 becomes fret 2. Fret number 7 becomes fret 3. Fret 8 becomes 4. Fret number 9 becomes fret 5, and so on and so on. So yeah, all the chords are relative to the capo. If you've got your capo clamped onto fret number 4 nice and tightly, let's get started on learning them chords. So now we've got that capo clamped on nice and tightly to fret number 4, we're going to move on to learning the chords. Now, again, capo's clamped onto fret number 4. The first chord we need is the A minor chord. Now, that's second string up from the bottom, fret number 1, string above that, fret number 2, string above that, fret number 2. Again, curl them fingers round, press really hard, strum all the strings except the low E string. So that there is our A minor chord. Chord number 2 we want is a C chord. That's second string up from the bottom, fret number 1, third one down from the top, fret number 2, and then string above that, fret number 3. Curl the fingers right round and strum all the strings except the low E string. That's our C chord. The next one we have is a G chord. Now that's second string down from the top, fret number 2, top string, fret number 3, and bottom string, fret number 3. Curl them fingers round, use the tips of your fingers and strum all the strings on that one. That's our G chord. So we've only got 3 chords in this song. We just need to learn them first and then we'll learn the order next. But let's just quickly recap on them chords. We have an A minor, we have a C, and we have a G chord. So if you can comfortably move between all of them 3 chords, let's move on to the next section. Okay, so we're going to start by learning the chorus. We're going to keep this super simple as is a beginner style lesson. So we're going to do 2 strums on our first chord. That's an A minor. So we've got 2 strums on the A minor. We've next got 2 strums on the C chord, 2 strums on a G, and 4 strums on an A minor. Next up, 4 strums on a G, and then 8 strums on an A minor. And it literally just repeats that 2 times through, and that is our chorus. So let's just do that again. So A minor twice, C twice, G twice, A minor 4 times, G 4 times, A minor 8 times. And that is our choruses, guys. So if you got that, we're going to move on to the verse section next. Okay, so now we've got the chorus, we're going to move on to the verse section. Now the verse is pretty much identical to the chorus. There's only one change. The second A minor that we play in the sequence, instead of holding that for 4 strums, we're going to just do 2 strums only. So that is literally the only difference. Let's go through it anyway. So we've got 2 strums on an A minor, 2 strums on a C, 2 strums on a G, and then 2 strums on this A minor. That's the one that's different. And then 4 strums on a G, and then 8 strums on an A minor. And we literally just do that sequence twice through, and that is all the verses. Let's just try that one more time. So 2 A minors, 2 C's, 2 G's, 2 A minors, 4 G's, and then 8 A minors. Cool, if you've got that, we're going to move on to to the next bit. Okay guys, so just a quick note before we do the playthrough version, the little cover version that you can play along with to put everything into practice. Just note this is a beginner style lesson. It's super simple. We're just keeping all the strumming patterns very basic, all down strum, single strum, couple of strums on each chord, very basic. So there is a more complex strumming pattern, but we're keeping it in this tutorial super simple. So without further ado, let's crack on with the playthrough. Jolene, Jolene, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Your beauty is beyond compare, your flaming lips of auburn hair, and ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. Okay guys, so I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial on Jolene by Dolly Parton. It's been a super fun one for me to teach. If you have, please do smash that like and subscribe somewhere down here. Again, as mentioned earlier, if you found value in today's lesson and you want to work with me one-on-one, that's down there. Also, I've linked to courses down there. There's a free PDF that gives you all the essential chords you need to learn when you're learning new songs. That's also down in the description box. Click on that. If not, no worries, and I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial.